The Muhlenberg women's basketball team played host last night to Moravian. The last time these two teams met, the Mules won by a score of 84-71 on Moravian's home court. The Greyhounds lead the series 39 wins to the Mules 26. In the Landmark Conference preseason polls, Moravian was picked second behind Scranton, and the Centennial Conference preseason polls, Muhlenberg was ranked second behind Gettysburg. Courtney Molinaro has more.
It's the season opener for both the Muhlenberg Mules and the Moravian Greyhounds. Moravian won the tip, and after missing their first shot of the game, senior Amy Hefner would get the rebound and kick it out to junior Hillary Murray, who hits the three for the first points of the game. In response to Moravian's second basket of the game, Muhlenberg senior Alex Berlin gets the ball and banks the Mules' first three-pointer of the game. Each team would trade baskets until the 13-minute mark when the Mules start to pull away. Off of an inbounds play, the score 15-10 Muhlenberg, Leanne Lanza finds the open spot on the left side of the hoop and scores. The Mules' tough D prevents Moravian from scoring for just under 5 minutes, but Moravian's Murray finds a way to score as she takes the ball to the hoop. With the score 27-14 in favor of Muhlenberg, Moravian senior Emily Smith gets a long rebound and takes it coast to coast and gets the right-handed layup. Just before the half, the Mules would build on their 12-point lead as Berlin finds junior Alexander Chili as she hits her first three of the night. At the start of the second half, the Mules are up 39-25, and sophomore Kate Clausen nails the three to increase the Mules' lead to 17. Moravian fought back as they put in 5 threes in 4 minutes, 3 of them coming from Hefner. Her last one would bring the Greyhounds within 7 points of tying the game. Although the Mules would turn up the heat offensively as they go on to score 7 unanswered points, starting with Chili as she drives hard through the lane, getting the and one. Here Chili again drives the lane but passes it off to Clausen, who takes it in for another Muhlenberg basket. Moravian would battle back to bring the game within 10 with 3:33 left, although Muhlenberg continued to rebound and play hard defense as they didn't allow them to score for the rest of the game. Muhlenberg ends up winning this battle by a total of 13 points. The Mules come out with this victory over the Greyhounds, 68-55. Coach Rohn said that he's happy with how his team played, considering that they faced some adversity earlier this week.
We had All-American point guard Kelly McKeon not play because of a hand injury, and our #1 offensive post out because of illness. So for our team to sort of bond together, almost not knowing that until Saturday afternoon, we had to make a lot of adjustments, and I think we just played hard and gutted out a win.
I'm happy we came out with a win, which is great, especially about Moravian since the hometown rival, but we definitely have a lot of things to work on, but I'm happy we came out with the win.
Tip of the hat to Moravian. They graduated, I think, 11 seniors or something like that, it seems, last year. And Mary Beth just has them ready to play in the first game and give us all we can handle. So it says a lot about Moravian. I have a lot of respect for him.
Moravian travels to Alvernia for their next game on Wednesday, and Muhlenberg will tip off against Mount St. Vincent this Friday. On the scene in Allentown, Courtney Molinaro, 2 Sports.
More of the same in last night's nightcap at Memorial Hall. The Muhlenberg men completing a sweep over Moravian. Although this Mules win didn't come as easy as the women's in the opener. This game also was the second opener for both local teams, and the end result means second-year coach Scott McClary has yet to lose against the Greyhounds. Tom Mykrantz recaps the men's contest.
Muhlenberg won both men's games against Moravian last year. Coach Scott McClary was looking to run his record to 3-0 against the Valley rivals. A hot start by the visitors seemed to dim those hopes. A couple of early dunks by sophomore Blake English staked the Greyhounds to a 12-4 lead. Then it was Garrett Johnson firing away from outside the arc to extend the lead to 12. The freshman from Allen scored 11 of his 12 points in the first half, including 3 trays. Muhlenberg regrouped. Another freshman, Austin Curry, makes the steal and layup as the Mules gradually closed the gap. Moravian went 4 minutes late in the half without a field goal, but held on for a 33-32 lead at the break. Evan Tozer scores on a fast break layup to open the second half and give Muhlenberg its first lead of the game. The Mules went ahead 38-35, but Moravian answered with a 16-2 run. DJ Strayhorn had a strong second half to lead the Hounds with 18 points and help them go up by as many as 11. After Muhlenberg went more than 6 minutes without a field goal, Spencer Liddick's 3 ended the dry spell. Consecutive threes by Matt O'Hara and Curry made it a close game again. Curry's capped a 9-0 run. 5 more points from Curry made it 58 all. Curry and Liddick then outscored Moravian 10-2 the rest of the way to pull out a 68-60 victory. Liddick finished with a double-double, 23 points and 11 rebounds, while Curry scored 8 of his 18 points down the stretch.
I thought, first of all, our defense and our rebounding in the second half gave us a chance to be in the game at the end. We committed an awful lot of turnovers and didn't shoot the ball well in the foul line, but we held them at 29% in the second half, and I believe we out-rebounded them by 12 in the second half.
I remember being there as a freshman. I was nervous, my first game, so I went up to all the freshmen. We have 2 starting this year, and I told them just to play confident. There's a reason you're starting, and someone like Austin Curry and Kevin Hargrove, I came to them before the game and said, play confident. You're out here, there's a reason you're starting. You're great players. Come out and knock down the 3, knock down your shots, and don't be afraid.
It's a game of momentum. It's a game of lead changes, and it happens in all the games. I told them after the game, we're going to have 15 more games like this, and what I really think is important is how you finish the game. And Muhlenberg finished the game great.
Moravian will not be in this weekend's Scottywood tournament, but the 2 teams could meet up again in early December when Muhlenberg participates in the Greyhound Starters Classic. On the scene at Memorial Hall, Tom Mykrantz, 2 Sports.